KJ. KJ Hulk. KJ Hulk. Badass.
Alright, I want to welcome everybody to my collection room. So, man cave, room of doom, toy cave, whatever you want to call it. Here it is. This is my my room dedicated to my Marvel Legends collection and other action figures. So we'll walk right in. Got a little mint-on card collection over here on the side. Nothing spectacular. You're going to have a lot of glare from the light. There's a 90s Jim Lee custom Jean Grey that Kurt L. Brown made me a few years back. Y'all know what most of this stuff is. It got a little bit of Marvel Universe stuff. 3 3/4 inch. A few more things up here. Got these things on the door that came in cereal, the little frisbee things. Some Wolverine claws. A couple of these signs a friend gave me. A couple more things up here. Really like that Batman. Got all my X-Men / mutants up here on this one shelf. It's kind of a thin shelf. I had to kind of shove some of them in here. I always like to keep a name more with my X-Men / mutants, so. Move over here to my villain shelf. The Mojo down there somewhere. Look at that stuff in the back first, and it'll kind of come forward. Great year for Marvel Legends. I mean, really not a bad wave came out this year. Nice Build-A-Figures. My little space. I just like this like classic Avengers here. I feel these figures represent like classically the best of all their characters. Iron Man, Cap, Black Panther, Vision, Thor. And I have the growing scene, of course, with the Ant-Man all the way up to the Giant Man Build-A-Figure. Face-Off Hulk back there and the Falcon. With my main Avengers shelf, right? Main Avengers group right here. This is kind of like the everybody Avengers here. Gonna get the Guardians on the outside. Goliath there. From the heavy hitters. new figures is gradually Hasbro keeps making. I try to have all my characters in what in quote unquote modern costumes or most concurrent costume. So a lot of this is Marvel Now stuff. They haven't made anything a little bit newer. So anything that's not Marvel Now, I just tried to pick the most classic or best representation of the costume that the characters were in. So I forgot I got the little wasp up here too. I don't know if that Hobgoblin Bath showed up or not. But got some stuff over here. Got a little West Coast Avengers action setup over here. Got a plush Hulk and some other Hulk stuff over here. Some random stuff. These are like all the first appearance Legends figures that I have. I do have the Iron Man. It's over in my Iron Man display, both the gray and the gold. So then I have the royalty shelf, as I like to call it, the Kings / Asgard. Here's the Raft box set from this year. I like to put a light behind here. You can see it really well. It looks really cool with the opening on the top. The Select Juggernaut over here. Great figure. Just some more random extras down here, like random X-Men. And I just have a Wolverine Sabretooth thing. And then I have some random Heroes / Avengers type little thing here. Bottom shelf down here, I always have this thing I like to call Spidey's Nightmare, where it's all a bunch of Spider-Man rogue gallery here. So I also have my little, what I call the Spider-Verse. Here I have this, was a dollhouse, and I just kind of took everything that was Spider-Man or Spider-Man and Friends type things and just kind of put them all here. Get the symbiotes up on the roof. So that's that. I had an extra Doctor Strange, so I just hung him up here. And I got this Hulk poster that I have. It's one of those ones that you pull and peel, but my walls have too much texture on it, so they won't stick. So I just kind of have it set up there on the curtain here. Here's the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. Here's another shelf. This is just kind of like random stuff or stuff that I really like, and some helmets. Lord of the Rings. That Smeagol figure is really, really nice. My NECA stuff. The battle damaged Cap and Iron Man from Civil War. Vader helmet. MCU over here, and just all Marvel movie figures in general, not just all MCU. I think that Scarlet Witch is up for Figure of the Year this year. I'll be doing a top 10 here over the next couple of weeks after the first of the year probably. That new Spider-Man trailer was pretty cool. Looking forward to that. The Guardians 2 trailer was awesome too. Kind of have these kind of separated Age of Ultron stuff, and some of the more original figures in the back. That's why I kind of showed them back there. So we've got the Apocalypse setup, Age of Apocalypse type thing going on here. I thought that little section was cool. The Iron Man Hall of Armor here. There's the first appearances there. The Hulk Busters, Thor Busters in the back. Most of the movie figures over here to the right hand side. Everything from the center over to the left is mainly comics. So got my little Legion of Monsters down here. I figured Wolf Cap would be the leader of that. The all new, all old school X-Men. Put that Professor X in there. Really like to have a Professor X with a hover chair. I saw some really cool customs of that. Hopefully that's something that Hasbro will do. Here's the Street Heroes or whatever. Down here I've got a Fantastic Four group. I got my Canadian Wilderness / Great North. Weapon X versus Sabretooth and Wendigos. And the Alpha Flight. Really wish that Hasbro would make the rest of these figures so I don't have to use those old 95 Toy Biz figures, 5-inch, so, but there they are. Come over here to this shelf. I got most of my Hulk stuff up here. Hot Toys Hulk, still a great figure, still love that figure. Put the Silver Savage in there. Didn't really know where else to put him at, so that's kind of where I had him at, stuck him at. Next shelf goes down. Got the Invaders. Cosmic Warriors or Cosmic Characters. Comic Guardians box set. Had the Space Venom Bath in there. The little guys. Howard. I figured Dupe might as well go there. He's an alien. Here's my Shield. Still like that old Nick Fury. That's why I keep him there. Got some different heads on the original Shield Nick Fury 2-pack bodies. Along with the women over there too. The Maria Hills, Sharon Carter. Got two of the Mandroids. I got the my variant shelf. These are just variants that really didn't fit in with anything, so I just made a shelf of nothing but variants. So really like these translucent figures. Glad to see Hasbro doing some of that too. Kind of them split between good guys and bad guys, you know, down the middle. I put the Dirt Anger there. He's kind of, I don't really, it's really not the proper suit for him, so, you know, it's kind of like a variant, so I just figured that'd be the best place for him to go. We'll move down. We kind of have some Avengers teams here. Here's the Heroic Age Avengers with the Bucky Cap and the Cutting Edge Iron Man. Spider-Man, Wolverine, got those Metal Claw replacements from Rory Winslow on Facebook. I'll put a link to the Marvel Legends group in there. Great group. Had all these extra Steve Rogers, so I just, just lined them up, kind of separating the Heroic Age from the Dark Reign / Dark Avengers here. So still waiting on a proper Moonstone Miss Marvel, and the actual Bullseye Hawkeye, but those fit in pretty good for right now. Here's my bosses / suit villains, mafia, whatever you want to call them. That's that James Gordon figure. I just threw him in there because he was a suit. That's why I always have his head kind of turned sideways. So, with the Silvermane down there. This shelf is just Marvel Selects. A couple of the Thors and the Emma Frost, that Spinning Hammer Thor. That's really a great figure. That Doctor Strange is good. Of course, that Wolverine is fantastic. Sabretooth. Iron Man and War Machine from Iron Man 2. Cloak and Dagger. The Carnage, which was Figure of the Year last year. Anti-Neck there. And the Cable, which aesthetically looks good, but it just didn't function out the way I wanted it to be. More just kind of classic X-Men, just X-Men I had left over, so I kind of set this little setup just for them. Just because I had them. Spider-Man and JJ. What's that? The Walgreens Daredevil head on a suited body. It's kind of like, I don't know. I just thought maybe this would be a cool little scene. That Daredevil, Spider-Man's attorney in there in JJ's office talking about suing him for libel and stuff. Down on the very bottom have the Hell Shelf. Mephisto / Ghost Rider shelf. Do Lady Death down here, why not? Have that Fearsome Four Inhuman Torch down here, just he kind of fits in. All these flame effects were made by a friend of mine named Chase. He did a really good job on those. Those are really awesome. He made a lot of different ones that are flame, blue, clear. They're really awesome. And then I have the Ultron through this vision down here again, kind of all the Ultrons down here, the Selects and the GN. There's a repaint of that Ironmonger one. My friend Chase, the guy who made the flame effects, he did that too. There's that Target 3-pack. There's all those stupid bases we got a few years ago. So, alright, we'll move on up. I'm gonna got a hodgepodge here on this bookshelf with some Hulk comics in the back, the little Link, the Star Wars Unleashed Vader, the Heisenberg, Space Ghost. All know these what these figures are. These are just kind of got figures that just I like, that don't really go anywhere. Kind of go back to my 80s kid stuff. So, and some new stuff. Really like Adventure Time and Regular Show. Those are fun shows. Get up here to the Star Wars stuff. That Sideshow Yoda's badass. If Hot Toys is going to remake Yoda, they better do a damn good job for people to run and replace that Sideshow one. Black Series. Some of the newer ones. The Empire side. There's Boba Fett. Some big old stuff and some Yodas, some unopened stuff. I haven't opened them just because I really don't have a lot of room to put them up, so just figured I'd leave them in there right now. Over here, got a shelf with some select Abomination Red Hulk and stuff on it. So these again just kind of random figures, didn't have a place for. So I kind of threw them up here. Got this little shelf right here that's kind of like my favorite X-Men. I showed this on photo of this on Facebook yesterday from the 90s gold and blue team. Just kind of like I picked the ones out. And I only have one Gambit. That's why Gambit's not on here. I have him over there on that. Would have seen him on the main X-Men shelf. There's my one of my most prized possessions. That's a Glenn Webb custom Jubilee. That was one of the hardest things we had this year, is the loss of Glenn Webb. I considered him to be a good friend. We spoke on a semi-regular basis. Sometimes we would go a while without talking, and then we would talk. And I was always looking out for wrestling figures for him. And just really a great guy. And I just kind of hate going to YouTube now, knowing that I'm not going to see a Glenn Webb video on there anymore. So, it really just still kind of upset about that, but. The Hydras. Again, y'all know what this is. I don't need to keep saying what all this stuff is. Doom's throne room. I don't know, kind of throwing around the idea, Loki and, coming together. Maybe this is the beginning of the Old Man Logan, how the villains won. Loki and Red Skull partnering up with Doom. We've got the cube and that sword. Just put this here. I don't have a lot of DC stuff. I really thought that Thrasher suit was really badass, and that Croc was pretty good too. So I just threw them here. Random figures with Hyperion. I kind of made his all new Squadron Supreme. It's just kind of heroes and villains and people on the in and outs of stuff, and they didn't really go anywhere in the collection, so I just kind of added them there. So I've got that Walgreens Punisher hanging above them. I was kind of thinking about opening that and do a Punisher kills Marvel Universe type thing. Here's the Ultimates, or what I have of the Ultimate Universe, and that Hulk's not really the Ultimate Hulk, but I just stuck him in there. Down at the bottom, got those Ninja Turtles. Got the Bebop back there. Never did find the Rocksteady, so I'm always short on him, and these turtles are really cool. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh, Doctor Strange. I have all these magic effects, so I just put them together on this wire and put him around them. Got his astral form in front. My Inspiration Award for the Battle Show. A few loose Marvel Universe stuff. A little plaque my daughter made me. Get the Silver Surfer hanging up. But anyway, that's it. So, that's the room. I think I'm done with figures for the year. I know that Sandman Bath Wave is out, but I'm not going to stress out looking for it. I get most of my figures through my local comic shop. He orders them for me. That way I don't have to hunt for them. Yeah, I may pay a little bit extra here, and $1 or $2 extra, but it supports local business and my comic shop. So, and then I don't have to drive around. I still enjoy driving around looking in the hunt and stuff, but it's just a lot easier that way, and I don't have to worry about it. And so if they come out this year, I'll probably get them. If they don't, I'll just wait till they come out. And oh yeah, I forgot. I have these are my OG Avengers, as I like to call them. This is my little street Dio area thing here I have kind of set going on. Do a lot of picture taking here. I put that Punisher back there. That's why I got that Jim Gordon figure, that Gotham figure, just for that alley set. It was a super cheap, clearanced out, beat up package at Ross, so that's why I did it. So I use this for a lot of picture taking stuff. It's going to be my scene here for a good little while. I'll change parts in and out and stuff. These buildings were from actually for decorations for a Spider-Man birthday, and so they're just cardboard. I'm going to get some kind of railing to go across the top of this to make it kind of go through. And this Deadpool, the Series 6 Deadpool, tacos or pizza, tacos or pizza, which one you want to do. So anyway, so that's the room. And like I said, I'll be looking for, I would be narrowing down top 10 figures of the year. 99% of them are going to be Marvel Legends. So actually, probably all of them are going to be Marvel Legends. So, all right, this is KJ Hulk, and that's my collection. Thanks, guys.
That's crispy.